At some point, people, that's what I'm saying. Just mock them, laugh at them. You have my permission as the Black Pope to make fun of these people. We are in a post-woke world, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the party. We're not going to play the game anymore. I'm going to make fun of you. Please, if your feelings are hurt, get you an emotional support earbud and get over it. Because I'm going to make
your line is blanket.
Yeah, your check engine light gonna stay on. Let's go.
But I agree with him. Why do people care what he chooses to do? If he feels like posting him, again, this is something that he did, that Hulk Hogan did over 20-something years ago. Whatever. Get over it. Do I need to ask people what they were doing 20-something years ago? Do I need to go to your closet?
I'll make it even better for you. Watch this. If you're familiar with the WWF, the big thing was having wrestlers come out and meet with Mean Gene Okerlund. There was a black wrestler who got on and was talking to Hulk Hogan because he was going to fight with Hulk Hogan, and he called Hulk Hogan a N-word on television. And this was well before it was popular and it was cool. He was a black athlete called Hulk Hogan an N-word, and y'all didn't see it, but behind the scenes, they wanted that man fired. They wanted Booker T. His name is Booker T, by the way. He's a wrestler. They wanted Booker T fired for that. Do you know, in the chat, please put in the chat who it was that fought for Booker T to not be fired. Don't say it. Don't say it. I want to see it in the chat. One person fought to keep him out, not be fired. He stayed in the industry for many, many years, and him and this person were still friends to the day he died. And I watched him on a podcast this morning. Booker T talked about it. He said, yeah, we laughed about it about a month ago. He was talking to Hogan a month ago about it, and they never discussed it after the fact. That Hulk Hogan fought for Booker T not to be fired for using the N-word. Make this make sense to me. And the thing was, Hulk Hogan said, man, I've heard people say that before. And he said, and if somebody calls me that, I guess I'm a good one. And that was Hulk Hogan's position on it. Okay, y'all, this is craziness.
Lots of people got sensitive. There's a lot of sensitive folks out there. There's a lot of sensitive people out there. Yeah. And the thing is that I personally would like to retire that word. Can we just remove that word out the American lexicon? Seriously.
Everybody.
Take it out the music. Take it out of the movies, take it out of the shows. Let's just remove that word out of the lexicon. I don't want to hear anything like we taking it back and we're empowered. I don't want to hear any of that. Yes. I don't want to hear any of it. Let's just remove that word out of our lexicon. I don't talk like that. There was a time when I was younger that, we would talk like that. But as I got older and I got a little more wise, let's not talk like that. No different than, I'm not out here dropping F-bombs and things of that nature, and when I was a sailor, I had a mouth like a sailor, you know what I'm saying? But, as we get older, you realize like, hey, there's so many words in the daggone dictionary that can be used, to express yourself. You don't have to use that type of language. So, and what really frustrates me is that the same people that are frustrated because Hulk Hogan would use this word, or any other person that may be of a different shade of melanin use this word, but you will pop in a CD. Well, I guess you don't pop CDs in anymore. You will get on your phone and I'm gonna go old school. You'll get on your iPod, you know what I'm saying? You will listen to some of the most diabolical, ratchet lyrics that has ever been written in the history of mankind. But you will get offended. That's where you draw the line at. Like, come on, man.
Crazy. It's
selective outrage, man. It really is. It's selective outrage.
Can we go back to the 80s and the 90s where everybody's feelings weren't hurt all the time, please? Can we go back to the days when comedians could tell jokes and people
we're back.
offended? We just found it funny. Can we get back to that? Because I'm so tired of the crybaby lunatic left that everything is. I am tired. They are draining. Come on now, please.
Absolutely. Shout out to Hunter with the $5 super chat says someone must have swapped out Joey protein supplement with soy to turn them into this. Come on now, Hunter.
That was diabolical right there.
Shout out to Jeanette with the $5 super chat says, I'm glad masculinity is back. The Dunkin' Donuts commercial, woke is dead. Absolutely. Hey, we're in a new world, man. Post woke world.
Yes, post woke world. Hold it up, Jason.
I love it.
I got two things. One of the things
go for it,
back on what you said about the tendency of people to use a name, a word, and try to excuse how they're using it, taking it back, so to speak. Black people got to stop that mess. I never had respect for people who claim that they were taking it back and they're using it, rephrasing it and using it. It's just dumb. Get rid of it. There's no reason to use it at all. If it's wrong, it's wrong for everybody, not just for some people. That's number one. And on your point, brother Jason, you're so right, man. If you don't have the right words to shut someone down after you drop them, give a mic drop comment, then just let it ride. Don't waste your time trying to respond because you can do something good and then didn't mess it up by saying something stupid, like you said.
And I think he did. I think Joey did.
There you go. Yeah. So in this kind of environment, you have to bring your A game all the time. and you have to know when it's right to, when to stop, when to go. And if you have it, it's good to shut them down with the right words. But if you don't have the right words to say, it's best to be silent. Sometimes silence is the best response.
I agree.
I would agree with that 100%. I would agree 100%. I really want to see us move on. I want to see us move on, from that word. Seriously, I really do. I want to see us move on from it.
Post-woke world, y'all.
I just want to see it, and I'm really sick and tired of it because there's so many people out there, they're looking and they're quick to get in their feelings about a word that they use on a day-to-day basis. There was a story down in South Carolina, a young white football player got beat on by his own teammates because someone said that he used the word in a text chat. No actual proof that it was him, but somebody said that it was him in a text chat, and he got jumped on by his own teammates. Now, we don't know exactly what's going to happen with that situation, but the word is that the players only got suspended for a game. These are underclassmen. The young man, they beat him so bad that he got they beat him so bad that he got a concussion, and the young man is actually out for the season. Doctor told him he can't even play this year.
That's ridiculous.
And they beat on him, but I bet dollars to donuts that these young kids, almost every other word out their mouth when they're talking to their homeboys or to their teammates and things of that nature is that word. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ready to go to war over this? Like, this is ridiculous. And the fact that the school system, it's just speculating. Slap on the wrist, one game. I mean, now if I'm the coach of that team, that type of behavior. Now I coach football. I coach middle school football, but I coach football for like 13 years. You can't be on my team acting like that, bro. Y'all gonna jump your teammate? Y'all could have brought it to me. I could have solved it if y'all really thought it was an issue. But the fact that they took it in their hands, and you have people that are defending their behavior. You have people that are defending that these young people did this. Like, you can't be that emotional one that you even let a word get you to a point that you want to box. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all jump on them and y'all say, "Oh man, it was justified." No,
good beating. Yeah,
no, this has got to stop, man. It's got to stop.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. 1D Teachings with the $2 super chat, man. Thank you, or $2 super sticker. Thank you very much, brother, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Definitely appreciate that. And also shout out to the Mr. 1D Teachings for the $5 super chat or super sticker. Thank you very much. Appreciate you supporting the channel, brother. Appreciate that.
Let me just add.
Before you go, Jason.
Okay, yeah, no problem, brother.
I'm gonna say I stopped listening to hip hop. I did. I stopped. I just don't listen to that music.
Welcome to the club.
It's not for me. I gave it up. I gave it up. And because once you get saved, and you guys know this, once you get saved, and then you go back, you might find yourself going down memory lane. It didn't sit well with my spirit when I went back and I turned some of this music on that I used to listen to, and I'm just like, I cannot believe I was listening to this. It just didn't. I could not believe I could not believe that I would listen to this and thought that it was okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just can't. So I've given up the hip hop. Now I do like, faith-based. There's some faith-based rappers out there that I do like. Bizzle, I really used to rock with Lecrae. He's kind of going a different direction, at this point. But there's some really, really dope artists out there that they really got bars. They can piece words together, and they don't have to use that type of language. And they're they're doing everything that they can to glorify the Father, but still give you, some of what you feel like you may be missing, in those beats and rhymes. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, I grew up a hip hop head. I grew up listening to this music from. Man, honestly, if you guys recall Yo MTV Raps back when it came out back in the late 80s, what is that, 88, 87, 88, 89, I started there, and then, what is that, BT in the basement and so forth and so on, and transition all the way up to, 106 and Park and so forth and so on. And then, but once you get saved, you know what I'm saying? And then you go back and you try to either hang around some of the people that you used to hang around. You feel like, I'm out of place here. You try to listen to some of the music that you used to listen to. You realize, like, not for me. It just don't sit well with my spirit. And even now, I have to get on my son, my youngest son. My oldest, he's like in the 80s music. I don't know where he got that from, but he's into that. But my youngest son, he act like he want to listen to that kind of music. And I'm like, nah, bro, not here, not in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you're not, that ain't gonna be played, not around here. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you get your own place, you blast music that you want to blast when you pay for it. Right. I still don't suggest that you do it. I don't suggest you do it. I don't agree with it, but I also understand that, we all have our own walk to work. We all have our own walk. That we have to walk. So, and I get it, so I want to give him some grace. I try to give him some game and things of that nature, but I just can't get with it, man.